sovereign state.
Yes.
Let's come closer home and probably consider the headline on the front page of the Standard, Jane Kagiri, on the arrest or abduction of Dr. Kizza Besigye on Kenyan soil. So on one hand, we are allowing a different faction in Sudan to come and form a parallel government in Nairobi. Then security agencies in Nairobi are accused of abducting an opposition official of a neighboring country. Do you agree that on this one, Nairobi should take the blame? Because now we are seeing this spilling over to Nairobi. Probably civil society groups will be having a protest on Friday. Do you agree that probably this administration should take the blame for what is happening in Uganda?
Fred, I think we need to pick it up from, first, before I respond to that, allow me to mention something that you said and Basil also confirmed, that when you call Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka a career diplomat, I think we must also accept that these people calling themselves career diplomats are also failing the country. Because looking at all the statements he has made before the loss and also after, I believe if he was genuine in his thoughts, his deeds, and his actions, these are the first people who should have raised an issue on what's happening at the AU. Because where we are at, as Kenyans, as EAC, we must start questioning. Unless we are planning to have Francophone countries rule EAC, African Union for the rest of time, then we may need to continue the way we are continuing. But if we are genuine in the act that we need AU to succeed, we must start having a conversation on what's the criteria for election, if it's going to be on rotational basis, or how we are going to achieve fairness that any other country can also have leadership at the AU. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. But the second thing I would also want to say in regards to today's headline on the Standard is sometimes, Fred, we cheer things as a country and then don't also think about the repercussions that come with it. Because like now we are all happy, glad that we have EAC passports. But also that reads into that we have open borders. So sometimes you'd want to ask, how did these people get in? How did they pick him up? How did they do all these things? Did they require anything beyond their IDs? The answer is no, if that is Ugandans who picked him. Of course, for us as Kenyans, and maybe for the Kenyan forces or the security agencies, it could be assumed these are just normal people coming into the country. But what happens is, even for him to exit the country, the precautions that would have been taken if it was somebody from another nationality would have been different. So maybe also having our open borders makes it easy for things to happen, things which a government would want to be in control of, but is not able to be in control of it. Yeah. Yes. Just like I can go to the border, get into Uganda or Tanzania today, get back in the evening.
Yet you must agree that Nairobi and Kenya has served as a safe haven for so many people who are troubled in their own countries. Yes. DRC, Rwanda, Burundi, even Tanzania and Uganda up until now. Where are we failing? What is changing? Are we no longer that safe haven? That's the question.
For me, I would assume anybody who used to seek for safe haven always went to an embassy or was seeking asylum somewhere. So maybe in this particular situation, the fact that maybe he was just in a space where any civilian would be in, allowed for whatever happened to happen. But anybody who would be seeking for their safety, I don't think would seek for it in just any general place.
What's your assessment of this?
Besigye was a victim of the EU campaigns. Remember, President Ruto wanted Museveni's vote. And for him to get the Ugandan vote, to be assured of that vote, he had to do something for Museveni. And Museveni needed only Besigye to be taken back to